Hi everyone, Janet Boyer here. Today I'm going to talk about making jewelry out of wood pieces. It's easier than you think. Okay, for example, see these plain, I can't remember where I got these, I'm sorry. I don't know if it was Hobby Lobby, but they're really easy to acquire. Just basswood, so they're nice and light, so they won't make for heavy jewelry. I turned these into these and this. Yeah. So what you could do is you can do metallic paint front and back. And then what I do is I put some like good jewelry glue or E6000. And then I just glue a jump ring on there. Haven't done anything with this. I was going to make this a necklace maybe some big funky earrings. I painted these with, I think, Tim Holtz maybe stain. I mean, it's really super easy. And then you do the jump rings. And you might wonder, well, what's the things that are on here? Guess what? Buttons. Yeah. These are almost all, if not all, dress it up buttons, but you can use pretty much any kind. And as you can see, I already cut the plastic off. So then you basically just glue it on there. I'll see if there's one. Okay, yeah, see that? All you do is you take a pair of flush cutters or wire cutters and you cut it real close. Boom, it's flat, and then you can glue it right on a surface. Same thing with this. See how I made, where's my elephants? I made earrings out of those. See, it started out like these with the plastic, and then you just cut and it turns flat and you can glue it anywhere. Pretty neat, right? And like I said, you can, paint these with Tim Holtz stain, acrylic paints. This was some kind of metallic silver, and then I basically just glued them on there. These were all buttons. Isn't that cute? Like Mickey Mouse themed. One I turned into a necklace last year, because you might be thinking, yeah, well, how's it look as a necklace? Well, it looks pretty daggone good. Another thing you can do, and I did with this, I was going to show you what a bell was in case you didn't know, but I can't find my bells. But if you look up metal bells or jewelry making bells, you'll be able to find it. And it's basically just a metallic piece of finding that has a hole in it. And then you can glue it right to wood, or whatever. So what I did is I made A Nightmare Before Christmas with Jack and, oh, what's her name? Jack and Sally. And then I had these cool boho beads. And I had, this was part of, I think, A Nightmare Before Christmas Jesse James bead box from like a year and a half or so ago. And added some chain. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, this is already up on our Shea Boyer Etsy shop. But you can make it as simple as you want. You could just use, cord for this. You can use colored bead wire like from Softflex, like purple, blue, whatever. Another thing that you can do, besides like putting the bell on or just gluing a jump ring, is you can make things out of round blanks. And you can stain them any way you want, like I did. See, I made some purple. You can make it almost like oxidey. It looks kind of distressed. You could varnish it. You can make it metallic, anything you want. How cool is that? You could decoupage it, anything you want. But what I did is metallic. Now, these don't have holes. I think I bought some blanks, or I had some blanks that had holes. I don't think my husband drilled them for me. I think I had some somewhere that already had holes. So basically it was just, painting the front and back, putting on, your button decoration, jump ring, another jump ring, and an ear wire. And I made a bunch of them, as you can see. I used the same elephant buttons. I painted this was like a metallic gold or bronzy. I made like elephants. Aren't those adorable? Some more Mickey Mouse that has like bats with Mickey Mouse ears and a spider. I made some pumpkins. I used bells for these because you know what? Maybe some of these didn't have holes. Yeah, and so then I need to find my bills. I can't find them anywhere. So this was like a bronze tone bill. You can get them silver tone, gold tone, bronze tone, and you just glue it on. So then you thread in your jump ring, and ta-da, pumpkin earrings, right? Again, these are all buttons. Aren't these cute? Look at these, Disney. A little mummy and Frankenstein, the magician and a pirate. Aren't those adorable? I mean, yeah, it takes a little bit of time. I mean, because you have to paint the wood, but you know, no more than making other homemade jewelry, really. And the cool thing about wood is you can really make it your own. You can, I don't see why you couldn't decoupage. You could do, let's see, what's that called? Mosaic glue things. There's a lot of stuff you could do with it, but these are just buttons. So if you have some favorite buttons, you know, make some earrings or necklaces. Maybe the kids would be interested in that. Lastly, I got this from a guy on eBay. I bought something else from him, and he said, oh, by the way, I have a bunch of wooden blanks that have been varnished. Would you want them? And I had no idea what I'd use for them, and they were a good price. I said, okay. So I haven't really done anything with these, but I think these are like really beautiful with good wood grain. So I think I might, you know, you can make magnets out of these also, refrigerator magnets. They'd make cool gifts. You could do Christmas. I have Christmas ones. Then I'm going to be making, this is all mostly Halloween. I have a Winnie the Pooh set. You could basically do, you know, whatever the button set is, the theme. Like Dress It Up Buttons is licensed by Disney. So you can find like different Disney princesses, probably like Moana, Monsters, Inc., things like that. So if you know somebody who's into that, a kid, or hey, a big kid like me, make them homemade jewelry or magnets or something. So anyway, I wanted to show you, I started this over 2 years ago. It may look finished, but it's not quite finished. The base of this is this. Yeah. All I did is I painted with white metallic. It's probably going to need more. It's not quite finished because see all those little beads? I want to do that all the way around. And this is time intensive. I don't know if you could tell by looking, but this is all individually glued. Little findings, tiny beads, buttons. Yeah, it's pretty involved. So it's been over 2 years. I stopped working on it like a year ago because it was just so intensive and my hands get numb. I have tendonitis and such, but I think I'm going to resume it because I don't have too much to do with it, you know, to finish it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put like a brooch. I'm going to glue a brooch pin so somebody could wear it as a pin. How cool is that? So with wood, you can get as involved as you want, as simple as you want. Let your imagination run wild. I'll be putting these up eventually on our Shayboy or Etsy. If you don't feel like doing it yourself, you want to buy it already made. Here's a couple more I'm going to make. Hedgehogs. Aren't those adorable? And acorns, asymmetrical colors. And autumn leaves. Can you tell I'm like totally in the mood for autumn, even though it's not even the end of July? I'm so sick of this hot weather. Oh, I'm a Viking at heart. And then again, you can, you know, make some pretty tricked out necklaces if you wanted. You can make it as elaborate or as simple as you want. You could use like a faux suede cord, you know, or you can make it really nice. It's up to you. So I hope you were inspired by this. I know that when I watch other people make jewelry, especially if they do it out of things we all can find easily, whether it's like wooden blanks or buttons or whatever, I always get a big kick out of it. It's like, oh, I got to try that. Because, you know, it makes it feel like it's doable. And it really is doable. Might take a little bit of time, but once you get your ear wires and make sure you have some jump rings of whatever color you want, some good glue, some paints, and or even markers probably would work. You know, you're good to go. I would think alcohol inks and alcohol markers would probably work as well. So I hope you're doing okay and hope you find this video inspirational. Hope you're staying cool wherever you are, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye for now.